Hello and assalamu alaikum guys. Welcome to HL Learning Studio. I'm Huria and today I will tell you how to introduce yourself professionally. And it's a really important topic to be discussed because we have to introduce ourselves so many times on different events throughout our life. And most of the people just messed up their first impression by giving a poor introduction. But don't worry, it's time to solve this problem, so be ready and keep watching this video. Okay, before going toward the main context, that is how to introduce yourself, it's better to know how not to introduce yourself. Because in this way you will get an idea that what thing you should avoid during introduction. Okay, for this, let me give an example by introducing myself. My name is Huria and I like burgers. It doesn't sound great, right? Yeah, exactly, it's not that great introduction. And it's not exactly just because of I like fast food or I like burger, but the reason is that it's totally out of context and is totally irrelevant. This kind of introduction can be funny for some people, but majority will find it plain stupid. So please avoid this kind of introduction. So here comes our main context, that is how to introduce yourself professionally. So the first thing that you should do in your introduction is make your professional introduction relevant. Maybe you like fast food, but unless you are a chef or you are taking part in a culinary workshop, it will be random if you will include this word fast food or burger in your introduction. So be meaningful to your context. The second thing to do in your introduction is go beyond your job title. And the truth is that the job title doesn't mean much during the professional introduction. And the best way to introduce yourself is to explain to people that what your job is really about. So the third thing for introduction is say what your contribution is. This point is totally resembling with the previous one, but why I'm discussing it separately, because it's quite important that it needs to be discussed as a separate one. And according to this, you have to introduce yourself in such a way that your professional introduction tell the audience that what's your contribution toward their lives. It means how you can help them to solve their problems. They're actually not interested in knowing about your job title and what you are doing actually, but just the thing they're interested in is to knowing about how you can help them in their life, like what kind of problem you can solve. So that's the best point you should know before introducing yourself. Point number 4 is be original. It doesn't mean that if you're a writer then you have to write a self-introduction essay. Just say something extra about your nature of your job, and that's enough for introduction. And plus, the way you explain the things and the way you deliver your details, that's matter a lot, because your body language is a really great part of your communication skills, and you have to learn how to control your body language during communicating with people, and especially during introduction, because it's the first step to start a communication and a conversation to the people. Step number 5 is be prepared. If you don't have any idea that how to give a great introduction, then please take a step back and ask yourself that what you want to be known for. Because the first thing that you will say in your introduction to the people, that's the thing, just because of that people gonna remind you, people gonna remember you throughout a long time. So it's really important to make a great impact on the first impression and in the first introduction. So be prepared for that. If you don't have an idea, just go sit down and ask yourself and think about it, that what you should say in your introduction to make it a great impact for the first time. So the point number 6 is mind the cultural context. It means if you're introducing yourself in front of an international audience, then make sure not to offend anybody else. It means you shouldn't say something that the people from different countries can consider in a wrong way. Everything should be polite, gentle, and very fine. Here's the last but not the least, the thing you should know to introduce yourself is be careful when coming up with funny way of introducing yourself. Humor is really a great thing, but sometimes it can be wrong in different situations. So please avoid cracking jokes just for the sake of cracking jokes. So these were some important points to help you guys to how to introduce yourself professionally. And I hope these will be really helpful for you in making a good impression for the first time in your introduction. And guys, if you have learned something new today, then please like this video. And still, if you haven't subscribed my channel, then please do it right now. See you soon in my next video. Till then, take care. Goodbye.
Papi, 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 doe ik het goed? Papi.